Have a showdown match here. Risei, I think I've seen that name before. I think they have fairly high levels, or maybe I'm just misremembering. Don't think they're like way under level though. Maybe I remember wrong. They're around the same level. Actually, no, they're not. They're 4 level under. I keep on forgetting I'm actually fairly high level now. Should I actually just take that? It's probably better to just take that and then like bring a creep out here. Just forcibly take the bottom point here because that's usually what you fight over. So if you just take it very early because they also went Gravedigger, that's pretty nice. They are going for the Inoculus route. I don't think that makes sense if you're putting the Gravedigger here. They can't put it there if they want to go Inoculus. Quite yet, at least. Because I would poison them with creep for free. So it wouldn't make any sense to do. I could try and go for a thing where I just zone them really hard here, but I don't think that's really worth it. Like by bringing something fast here that could kill this, like maybe a cassowary and a 1 key or something. I could threaten a kill on this and they wouldn't be able to move forward. And we could maybe get them stuck, but I think it's way safer to just throw in my own Inoculus and have the range. Because then I already have 2 points, they can't take a point right now, and I also have range. So it makes it a lot easier to match up against them. Probably going to shoot this. Yeah, they are. Then they move this away because they're scared of it getting poisoned. That's probably too far, to be honest. Are they blocking with this? No, they're not. That is actually a fairly interesting move by them. They didn't bring anything large here. If I go in with the creep, though, it's very easy to kill it. I could just all in, to be honest, if I really wanted to. Place this like here. Then drop the Gravedigger in front or something. Do something like this. And then bring 2 phobies here. Which would be... what would that even be? Like an electric head and something else. Probably like a cassowary up here, something fast. Cassowary is always good because you get that 1 extra range. This makes it pretty hard for this Inoculus to actually get attacks off and stand its ground without dying. Because they only got a 1 key out, they didn't like put a turret here or anything. Yeah, now they just have to double move. I think they should double move up though. I think that's a better idea because they can get to the spa and it's also just like where they have their phobies for defending right now. They can't really kill this if they don't hit it with the Inoculus. I actually don't think there's any way they kill it if they don't hit it with the Inoculus. Is that even... I don't think that's good for them to drop a smiley in here. Like, yeah, I do have a decent amount of undeads, but like, is that really going to do that much against these undeads? I don't think so, to be honest. Also, I can just hit it with for free here already with my Inoculus, which is pretty bad for them. And then we just do something like this, maybe. Probably want to destroy a block somewhere. Maybe I should do that now. Could actually just destroy this block and then put the cassowary up here, I think. Or maybe even the creep. Probably the cassowary, though. This should be pretty good. Question is just whether they... will they snowball this and kill it? Maybe I shouldn't hit there, actually. Maybe I should just take the point to be sure that they can't do that. It's not like I really need to poke the smiley right now. It's not something I'm super concerned with. Because I have all 3 panic points and they are going to take a lot of damage here. Then I can just like throw a Klepto on the heart or something. If they put it there, I would just kill it straight up. If they put the Inoculus there, they also have to block for it. Although I would have to sacrifice my Cassowary and not hit them very much. So maybe they're just trying to not do too much here. Like they try and make me kill these phobies and then leave the Inoculus, I think. That's the intent from them here. I don't think I will though. I think I'll just kill the Inoculus. I ignore the fact that they took this. That means I can't kill the Cowbell, which is a bit annoying, but like killing the Inoculus is just really nice. So I think I'll do that. Means I have the range advantage now. Now we also actually have a... Do I maybe want it here even? I have a range advantage because of the thing dying. Probably want the creep here because it can just poison this if it walks into it. And here it's far enough out that we can threaten the boom with it, which is pretty nice. Now I want another mech because they have this smiley out here. Which mech do I want though? Just the Hevo maybe? The other ones are kind of too slow. Want something fairly fast here. And these ones aren't really fast either. I think it's just the Hevo. It's fairly decent here. And go for another 4 key next turn. Or we could go for like a 2 key into a 5 key. Which is also pretty okay. Okay, they're just throwing it away now. Because they need to take back the map. Or they will die. Which is like the smart thing to do for them here. They're taking all of the points back apparently. I think that might be a bit too much. We'll see though. They also have to kill this. Okay, they are just killing it. Wonder what 5 key they're thinking of going here. Do they just want to threaten this? They could just put like a Quagmire here. Or something. Thunder Rocks. I don't think that's that good. I could just kill it. If I want to. Bad Omen is pretty good though, but I think I might just kill these two. Ignore the Smiley even more. Who cares if the Smiley diseases like a Gravedigger and a Creep. Really doesn't matter much. Here. Oh, this is always dead. Unless I poison this with it. But then I can't kill the Bad Omen. Unless I snowball, maybe. Is that enough damage, though? Oh, it is. Totally enough damage. That way we can kill both of these, I think. And then we just poison this thing. And hit it. That way the creep stays alive for another turn, so they have to waste a hit with the Cowbell on it. And we also get the poison down. They will of course disease the snowball, but I don't really care at this point. They can do that if they want to. Just going to bring like either a turret or a Hydra or something here. And I don't think they will have the stats to beat that. I guess they're also snowballing maybe. I don't think they have a high enough level snowball for that though. They are like level, what, 15, 16? Yeah, 16 with their high phobies. I'm like 18, 19 with my high phobies, so definitely no way that they just kill this. This is also very close to my vault now. I could just go for a mech and kill it if I want to. And this is instantly dead. Unless I put it on the Spa. Then it lives for 1 turn. And it can hit again, but I don't really know if that's relevant. Just start with this hit, because that's certainly happening. And then we're also certainly killing this, I think. Probably can't be killing the other ones that easily. Could shoot this, hit it with this, and then just move back here to keep my Inoculus alive. Then we can just like hit this with a Giggles, or I can throw a Hydra out. Don't think they are able to ever beat a Hydra in this case. The Smiley there is like a very, very weird play. There's not really any point in going Smiley in that kind of situation, I don't think. Even though it got MVP from them, that's definitely not worth the 5 keys there. They deceased like what, a creep and a snowball or something. It really doesn't matter enough. Just slows down your game plan way too much to do that. And I could probably even just have ignored that the Smiley was there and just fought them straight up, because it was kind of a weak play on that turn. I just chose to play for the longer game, which you can also do against Smiley, I think. Smiley is like pretty... I wouldn't say overused, because I don't see it that much anymore, but it was very overused at one point. It's really like... It's not a bad phobia, but it's very situational. Has to hit the very correct time for it to come out. Otherwise it's just kind of useless. Or not useless, but like it's definitely not worth the 5 keys, I don't think. I don't recognize that name, so they may be underleveled. Should I do the Gravedigger thing where you do this? Should I just instantly take it down here? Good thing about this is you can break this block at the top and then go down and get this point. The bad thing is they could put a lobber here if they want to just be annoying. But if they do that, I'll just like throw a boomer or something down there over 2 turns. And it'll be fine. That doesn't really scare the Gravedigger at all in that position. Unless they also have a Gravedigger behind it, then it's okay, I guess. Where they have a Gravedigger. It's not in the right position though. They're not threatening my Gravedigger with the Henrietta right now at all. Because I'm clearly planning to destroy this block and go down here. And it can't reach. Unless they're keeping their ability, I guess. Okay, they are keeping their ability. I guess I'll just like destroy one of these then. Actually, should I still just destroy this? Could just still destroy that. What if I just let them Henrietta me? And just not care? I mean, yeah, who cares? Feel free to Henrietta it. Isn't it fine if they Henrietta it? It takes so long to die. To even take a decent amount of damage takes a long time. Just throw a creep in here too. Just to make it annoying for their Gravedigger on top. Maybe even with a cowbell in front so they can't poison it that easily. And just so we also have more power in case we end up fighting them. Which we might, depending on what they do here. Because if you are poisoned, you are kind of encouraged to fight the opponent. And they're actually doing the health thing here. Or whatever you want to call it. I'm assuming they are placing a phobia in front of here, like a... maybe their own cowbell or something. Yeah, they are. They kind of have to. Otherwise I just poison their Gravedigger and they're pretty sad. But that also means I can pretty easily take this point up here. Unless they put a coin right here. Or another 1 key up there. Yeah. I don't think their like opener there didn't like made that much sense. But they were also a little bit under level, so they probably just didn't even want to play. But the problem with Henrietta as an opener against Gravedigger is that it just takes so long for it to actually matter. You can kind of just ignore it if you want to. A lot of the time at least. Henrietta is mostly good as like a high health phobia. Which is weird because you look at the poison, but it's more like a cowbell that has a bit of a annoying effect sometimes. Actually can't remember how much health cowbell has at level 1. I think they may have the same health. Let me just look that up. Cowbell is 650. And Henrietta... Where is it there? Henrietta is also 650, so they actually have the same health. So it's essentially just a small poison tank thing. If you want to actually scare away a Gravedigger early game, you have to either have Sargassum or you have to go Creep. Those are the really good ones for annoying Gravedigger, in my opinion. Creep is the very nice one, or the very nice one that you see commonly, because it's pretty easy to connect and you can often get like 2 hits with it. Sometimes you just use it for having a ranged thing and stuff like that. It's pretty nice. Sargassum is more of like a specialist thing, but it's still very good. It's just a little bit different. Should I go with a 1 key here, so that I can kill that if they take the middle point without having to go Snowball or Jar Cannon? I might just do this and then go Jar Cannon if they choose to take the middle. Because this is so much better of an opener if they don't take the middle here. And it also depends on what they are going to do. They could take the middle and bring like a 5 of some form. And make it pretty hard for me to kill the 1 key. Like if they throw out a Noxious or something. They banked a decent bunch here. Should I just do the same kind of thing? Nah, I think I should throw out like a... Where is it? The Leprechaun. I think I want to throw that in here. Do I want to throw it up or around? Around is more like safe, but this way can kind of be more annoying for them if they plan to put something up here. But they probably don't plan on doing that. Also, I'm just bringing this in because they didn't even use the ability here. So I could, like, in theory turn it off if they didn't want to use it. Which could also be annoying for them. They're opening the bottom part first. Well, the top part from them, but the opposite part of what I would do. For them it would... I guess it's not really the bottom part from either side. But... that's the different side compared to what you usually remove. I think I'm just going to skip here. They banked for 8 keys, which is kind of a wild number. And I also kind of just want to pick a tractor and win, because that's pretty good on this map. If you're not like player 1 doing the Gravedigger, Unicorn, Inoculus, Poke thing, then a tractor is also a very good option. Really, a Klepto? Are they playing Klepto with a shovel, maybe? That might be their game plan. Not sure though. Should be fine. Could reset their Gravedigger this turn just because they may try and dodge it next turn, but I'm not that stressed about them removing a block or 2. Should be okay. I'm guessing they're putting... okay, they're putting it all the way down there. They really want to remove this block, apparently. Maybe I should have just done it to be annoying. But it's fine. I'd also much rather remove that one's ability. We can actually just like use it here to make sure that we get the ability out. Can even do this if we want to. Let's go pretty aggressive with it. Should be fine. And then we just turn this thing off immediately. Throw a bomb maybe? Bomb, and what else do I want? Maybe just another 1 key. Could throw like this one in here. The Boomer. Do I want a Boomer or Bachelor or another 1 key is the question. They could actually hit my Attractor here also for free, which is a bit annoying. Maybe I just don't go for anything else other than this here. They could hit it for free with the cat and take the point, which would be a little bit annoying. But if they do that, I think I might just go Boolean. So that's not that big a deal. But using the Leprechaun on a recently spawned Phantom is actually very good. You don't have to wait for the lock to be ready because it puts it at 4 turns. So it's a very large amount of time that you buy by just doing this instantly when it drops the board. You just instantly turn it off. Plus the Leprechaun comes back so fast anyway that there's no reason for it to be bad. Probably want to put this down here and then we put the Leprechaun. Do I want the Leprechaun here? I probably do. Just take the point with it. Then what more do I want? They're kind of screaming that I want to poison them right now. So I could just go Noxious and like dive bomb them. That sounds pretty strong to do, but it's also in a kind of awkward position no matter where I put it. The Noxious. I think I might just throw a Shovel in here, and then if they are still playing the same kind of defensive thing, next turn I could throw the bomb away. And then maybe think about going Noxious, or maybe even Boss here. Both could be decent options. Shovel should maybe be down here. Not sure about that. If it should be one place or another. This is still pretty good though, because as you can see, there's a very long cooldown on this thing when you use Leprechaun on it. Should I just kill this cat? I feel like I shouldn't actually. They can't really do much here if I just do this. Can they? I feel like they can't do anything about this. They can break this block, can they? No, they can't even break the block. So they can't hit me in any good way with the Kleptor right now. And I can go and do this. Could even use this for more damage if I really wanted to. Or do I just want to throw the bomb away? I probably want to throw the bomb away here. Then we can put this here. But the Kleptor can't actually hit these phobies right now. They can only hit the Gravedigger with it. So that's very good for me. Could maybe even force on their heart here with a high five, depending on what they do. They have to be pretty aggressive on this turn. Otherwise they will just lose, I think. Still a decent amount of time left on the Phantom. You can't really go small on that Phantom if the opponent goes Leprechaun early. Unless you like manage to somehow keep it very far back. Or you Leprechaun their Leprechaun or something. They actually didn't even take the point back here. I think I'm going to just high-five them. And kill them here. I don't think they can even stop this in any way at all. I think they're just straight up dead. I think I'm... Do I use the... I probably just use the pull on this to deal a little bit more damage to them here. In case they walk in. I mean, I don't even really need the high five, if we're being honest. If we look at this board right now. They are going to die no matter what. But high five certainly puts an end to it. And even if they had like 5,000 health here, the high five would probably just end them. So this is pretty over for them. Some would say I should maybe have gone for an AoE phobie like a Noxious or a Boss here even. Just in case they somehow manage to block me off. But I don't think there's any way they can even do that. Because they don't have the unit slots to bring anything out and put in front. So it doesn't matter. But sometimes you would want to do that. If the opponent only has like 100 or 500 health or something, you just want to bring either Noxious or Boss so that you can AoE splash on their heart. At least some amount of the time, that can be better. I've had games actually end from a Noxious blast before where they were blocking the heart, but I could use the Toxic Spittle to go through it and kill them. They didn't even take the point back because they just wanted to die here. Fair enough, I guess. Didn't really manage to find any super good matches here because they were all slightly underleveled, like 3 or 4 levels, which isn't unplayable obviously, but it's not quite equal either. Still posting this though, because why not? I barely get any videos out right now. I think I'll stop at 3 here though. Can do more at some other point, probably tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.